Charlie loved nothing more than would get together and make fun of libs doing silly and ridiculous things. And you have to never look any further than Chicago. Governor J.B. Pritzker, who's clearly running for president, is putting out various videos. This one was either from yesterday or this morning. I can't really remember. It was on the X feed. Celebrating Mexican Independence Day in Chicago. You know, because that makes sense. When is Portuguese Independence Day, Mr. Pritzker? Are you also going to celebrate that? How about Spanish Independence Day? And which Independence Day are we talking about? Pre-Civil War or after? Just, dude, come on. Come on. Anyways, I wanted to play you this clip. It's a little bit long, but I think it's interesting on several different points. And I promise you, we will not make fun of J.B. Pritzker's weight. That is childish and below us. Play the clip.
Hi everyone, happy Mexican Independence Day. I'm here at Hafuevo as well as at Mi Tierra. These are terrific restaurants in the La Villita little village in Chicago, and it's important for us all to support these local businesses, especially at this time when ICE is invading the communities and scaring everyone away from local businesses. So please help us out. Make sure you order from restaurants like this and others across the Chicago area that are supporting Mexican Independence Day and the Mexican American community and the Latino community and all of our immigrants.
Anybody else recognize he was at two restaurants? Like, of course he was. Oh, okay. There wasn't enough food at this one restaurant, so I had to go to the second restaurant, which is why I'm at both of these restaurants. I just broke my own promise. I promised that I would not make fun of the absurdly overweight Lizzo impersonator J.B. Pritzker, but there I go again. While we're at it, yeah, maybe they're scared away because the guy who plays the Kool-Aid Man in all those commercials bursting through the walls is standing outside of both restaurants wondering how come the food truck delivery is not there yet. But here's what I think is, I'm sorry, I'm cracking myself up. Here's what I think is fascinating about this, and something that, for better or worse, conservatives just do better right now than the lib side of the aisle. President Trump does this. Charlie did this fantastically, and it's genuineness. Pritzker here, again, he's clearly running for president, and he's trying to appeal to the folks that, oh, he's just like me and you. You know, he may be a billionaire and throw a ton of funding towards transgender surgeries for minors, but he's just like me and you. Look, he's at both of my favorite restaurants, eating them out of all of their inventory. But he's just like me and you. And I think every single person with two eyes and can fog a mirror, actually it only takes one eye to be able to see that, can recognize that, no, this is not genuine. This is not authentic. And somehow conservatives now, and this is a good news, because conservatives have been able to bridge that gap. President Trump, yeah, is a billionaire, but he connects with people because of his authenticity. There was a motorcycle event, I think it was at Sturgis, where all of your hokey politicians put on the leather jacket. They've got their chaps and the bike helmet, and they're sitting on a motorcycle. These people would never ride motorcycles. And President Trump pulls up in a limo in a suit and tie and says, I don't really like motorcycles. I'm here for the votes. And while you might think, it might be a little belittling of our culture, no, the guy's authentic. What he means is, this is who I am, and, you know, love it or hate it, I'm just doing my thing. People hate when politicians, specifically people that are insanely out of touch with reality / the normal person, dress up in their suit and say, support local businesses. Which again, I'm not sure, having bought out all of the inventory at those restaurants, I'm not sure why people need to support them. They're probably rolling in money after J.B. Pritzker ate all of the food they have on hand. But again, this is the biggest thing I think conservatives have going for them right now in so many different facets. Again, Trump does it. Charlie did it fantastically. Be genuine and be authentic. Unlike this state senator, also from Illinois. This is just our Illinois bashing segment. Illinois State Rep Karina Villa, it's actually Villa, but I'm sure she pronounced it Villa, put up this video when ICE was coming to a neighborhood. Now, I will be honest, I don't know if she lives in this neighborhood, but what I do know is that behind the scenes in the media world, there always is coordination and discussion of how you're going to do things. So when you watch this, keep in mind that this senator, Kirsten Villa, Karina Villa handed the camera to somebody and said, "Okay, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm gonna be just so mad because I think everybody here is illegal. I'm gonna tell them to stay in their house and film me, and I'm gonna just be really, really emotional. So film me doing that, and then we're gonna post it on the internet. Know that that is what happens before these happen, so you can adequately make fun of it with me. Watch this."
Come on.
This is my city. This is my city, that's right. Take off your mask. Take off your mask. What?
What?
Stay inside of your houses, everyone. Do not come out. Stay in your houses. Quédense en su casa. Tienen derechos todos. No salgan si no hay una orden firmada por un juez.
See, what I want everybody to know is that right after they finished recording that video, stay in your house. Okay, how did that look? Did I look emotional enough? Because I think we only got one shot at this because they did drive away, and unfortunately I was late and couldn't make the full impact, or at least I couldn't get a couple takes in, which I would have wanted to, because ICE just left, and that makes me so mad. It makes me more mad than them actually being there if I didn't get the take that I wanted. Oh, that actually looks good? Okay, post it. You can't help but laugh at these folks, as if her yelling at a car is going to do anything. Yelling at people to stay in their home. By the way, how racist is it that this woman thinks just, well, everybody here is illegal, so they probably got to stay in their house. I should probably also mention it in Spanish, because those are the only types of people that come to the country illegally. Like I've said multiple times, if you're in the country illegally from anywhere in the world, leave. Adios. Bye-bye. There I am, speaking Spanish too. But it's comical and so fascinating to see inside the mind of somebody who's just trying to make themselves more popular on the internet. Just for the record, Karina Villa voted yes on a constitutional protection for abortion. She also voted for removing parental notifications for requiring minors to seek abortions. She sponsored a 2025 law that safeguarded reproductive care access, and she has a 0% rating from the pro-life movement. So that's the kind of person that she is. I don't care that we're embarrassing her. I hope she's embarrassed. I hope she feels a minimal amount of shame. Also, and lastly, is that not a crime? That sounds like impeding on a federal investigation or the federal process. I don't actually know. I probably should have looked that up, but I feel like that is. I feel like if you go around warning people that you think are illegal, by the way, I also too hope that there was somebody in their doorway going, we were born and raised here. What are you talking about, lady? But if you're trying to warn illegals, hey, ICE is coming, I'm pretty sure that is a crime. I'm pretty sure we've discussed that before. And I hope she gets prosecuted. I doubt she will, but one can only hope.